go through Death unto Dawn.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Charlian, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphinaud?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
What did I just find? I just found something with my foot. I need to look at it. Oh, I was looking for that document, I think. If that's what I think it is, I'll look after stream. If it's what I think it is, it's going to save me a trip to a courthouse.
God be good, Alphinaud. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
Rah.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Halabali has logged out. Oh. Listen well, friends. Telophoroi are sweeping across Carteneau. As for the Asian, he was briefly sighted above the battlements and has since vanished. He likely intends to watch things from afar. Thus far, the movements of lunar primals have proven difficult to predict. When posed to ambush our troops, blah blah blah. Whatever the Telophoroi's plan may be, our primals are our primary targets. Understood. They'll not elude the Scions for long.
Prepare yourself!
Let's give it our all!
We're going west. Apparently. This way. Uh-oh. Alizé and Graha take the fight to the Telephoroi. Oh, are we going to be jumping from... Okay, then. What are your skills, Alizé? And how are they configured on my bar? Will I have time to read them? Flare combo, Scorch combo, Crimson Savior, Flash, Contra Sixt. Okay. So...
Allow me.
That's my AoE. I should use my AoE.
Just the beginning.
Right behind you.
Oh. This is like simplified red mage. Seems we've earned a moment's respite. Woohoo! Cure the Tempered. Go, Angelo! Cure the Tempered. Hello. Hi, Fun Daniel. Do you see that? No, I don't. Camera's facing away. Glyph, yes. How worried should we be? Listen well and judge for yourself. Though I see a thorough currents, I had not thoroughly examined those that flew through the heart of Cartano. Now that I'm here, things have become clear. The flats conceal an etheric confluence like the pillars of the Asm Steppe, but greater in scale, far greater. The glyphs that Fandaniel conjured reach into this midst. I believe I know their purpose. Should lunar primals destroy them, it would spark a chain reaction with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. The resultant disruption of the flow of aether would sow chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. That he would go so far cometh as little surprise. We must needs protect the confluence at all costs. Defeat Lunar Odin and defend the Aethero Confluence. As Urianger. Malefic. Lord of Crowns combo. Scroll combo. Benefic. Aspect of Helios. Okay. Helios, everyone.
Protect me. Might. The best defense is a good defense!
we've got Sansetsu skin coming. Come on. End this dang thing. Woohoo! That was definitely Astrologian light mode. Good job, Orianjay. I like that this is showing that it's not just us doing the fighting. Meanwhile, Rahatia and Alice prepared to lock swords with the Lunar Ravana. We're gonna be Rahatiaing, I guess, now. Okay. What even are you? What are you, Raha? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Foul, Elegant Blizzard, Thunder. Okay. You're like a black mage.
I have you now.
Hope I healed it up enough. Okay. Alice, you also need a healer. Woof. I'm just remembering why I don't like playing these particular jobs. Break. I don't understand what break does.
It temporarily stuns.
Okay. Well, that was an experience.
Yep.
If that's what new Black Mage feels like, then I understand why all the Black Mage mains have been mad about it. Because that did not feel fun. And shoulder to shoulder to lay Lunar Ifrit low. Finally, I get to be me again. With everything laid out the way I like it. The one error Vald and Fordoluk encountered. Infernal nails again. Slash and runtime. This is just like E3 EX. I remember this fight. Where are you gonna be? There you are. That's right, don't you nail at me. Okay. Thanks, Justinian.
Thank you for that limit break clutch.
Get wrecked. Not quite as cool as if I'd finished the fight had ended in Edge, but you know what? That's fine. We did it! Yay!
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Yeah, why doesn't Worsty show up and fight me himself, huh? He denied me the satisfaction of killing him last time, and I'm gonna do it myself next time. Grr. Alphino, stop. He's dead. You need to learn triage.
Glory be to Garlemore.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Do not hang your head so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Should have been quicker. But I'll do better next time.
I want to vote that big Amalja dude to be, like, first president of the United Grand Company.
Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
One battle at a time, we'll get there.
That we
Agreed.
will.
Moon.
Moon.
This a new song.
No, this is the Shadowbringers thing.
Oh, this is the Shadowbringer song. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. That's dramatic. Why are we all looking at the moon? It's pretty. Chandra's always pretty, but it's... Why? It's a little
Well,
silly.
we were told to keep our heads up high. What else is there to look at?
So true. Yay! Shadowbringers win! Ta-da! Ta-da! They did not need to draw Alice that sexy. That's like objectified sexy. I'm sorry. I appreciate though that Alphino has the mirrored pose, so is also objectified sexy Alphino. And there's a Thancred. A lot of people are apparently horny for Thancred. I will never understand it. He's such an irresponsible loser. I just can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. He's
Maybe
like
I can.
he's like your
I can fix an energy.
Reen! I look forward to the day we can bring you on a tour of Eorzea. We'll open a portal somewhere. Establish like proper commerce between the source and the reflections. Mark my word.
Bring your girlfriend along too.
We still need to finish that quest and like get your girlfriend all into speed. Urianje! We need to get you some estrogen. That's what we need to do.
And probably some sleeves for your cards.
Although... Oh, Ishtola, we love you. But yeah, there's a guy I know IRL who has a cube made entirely of extremely old, expensive cards. And he got all of them secondhand, so they're all beat up, and it's an entirely unsleeved cube. So, like, every few weeks we play and draft, and, like, he riffle shuffles the cube. And it's just great to watch everyone wins. But he just bought a bunch of already beat up, wrecked old cards. It's great. Raha! Old Raha! I kind of sad Albric isn't here for us to get his opinions of this, but I think Raha did well. Hey, it's you! Why did I forget your name? You're important.
Ardbert.
Ardbert, that's why, because your name is just like Bert. Bert, I hope you're resting well with Ernie. Ernie is now the name of your big fancy mount thing. I'm sorry. Okay. Escape will just skip the cutscene. We'll just skip the credits, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to sit through the credits. Hey, everyone's here! Woohoo!
Hi, Tutter.
First thing immediately, no updates on the polycule situation, which is confirmed! I'm so happy it's confirmed! She's like,
yeah,
things are going to be so cold with only one brother in my bed. Like, yes, go girl.
She got her boulder sandwich.
Tataru, I should start with you. Beloved wife, how are things at the fort? You should see my face when Lord Hamrick turned up at our doorstep. Did none of you think to send word he was bringing you home? I'm sorry. Forgive me. A theme. Lately, the Rising Stones has been a hub of activity. Between combating lunar primals and forging good relations with our new allies, even our newer members have barely had a moment's peace. Stola. I'll recommend the Alliance keep a closer watch over Cartano. The Telophoroi may have failed in their attempt to destroy the confluence this time, but there's naught to stop them from trying again. Throughout the battle, I could not shake the feeling that all present were performing for the amusement of Fandaniel. Nor did his blithe reaction to his latest defeat give me cause to think otherwise. I can only conclude that such failures are of little consequence to his broader scheme. Whatever that may be. The Cartano Flats seemed fated to play a prominent role in the history of the realm, do they not? I wonder, might the abundance of aether that floweth through the region have led the Allegans to a Tomb Omega there? I wonder. I guess the only answer is to play more PvP. It was only decent of Lord Emmerich to bear us home aboard his airship. Gods only know how he would have squeezed this many people on the Bonanza. Don't talk shit about my wife's airship. This is why I don't like you, Thancred. Many though the enemy were, their numbers consisted largely of tempered beastmen, with a few lunar primals to keep things interesting. The Garleans themselves ventured little, lost less. It has ever been the Empire's way to have others fight their battles, but even they wouldn't blush at the Telophori's use of tempered slaves. Alice. The tempered that we were able to treat will be taken to the city-states for observation. As soon as the Alliance is satisfied they're fully recovered, they'll be free to return home. Good job, my daughter. Good job. Pat, pat. Don't you dare pat me. Oh, fine. Alphino, my son. We haven't agreed to this, Scobo. At the close of my battle with the crowds parted, the moon shone down on us all. I cannot well express how I felt. Somehow it seemed more a beginning than an ending. I'm Rick. Tataru. I trust you all enjoyed a comfortable flight aboard the Pride of the Ishgardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. You've thought of everything, Lord Emmerich, and may I say how much I appreciate the hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Think nothing of it. Our destination lay in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since last he took his leave. It would seem you finally found a place to settle down. I merely grew weary of wandering the Far East. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telophoroi have been driven from Cartano, 'tis like the bulk of their forces yet remain. On the evidence of the Grand Company of Eorzea's first joint military operation, however, I'm confident we have the potential to meet such threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. Without? As such, while our forces keep the Telophoroi at bay, I'd ask you apply your talents to the risk of neutralizing the towers. A sensible division of labor. While the towers remain, so too will the threat of lunar primals. And given our expertise in the field of aetherology, we're better qualified to find the solution. That we are, especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance's domain. There's a time and place for formal investigations, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprising individuals may venture. I'd not agree more. There are none better suited to the task, nor any upon whom I'd rather rely. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you're able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. Bow. Farewell. I confess I'd hoped to be able to study the towers more closely. Vital as they plainly are to the Telophori's plans, if we can discern their ultimate function, we'll be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it's all but certain the Telophoroi will mount an all-out invasion. And then it'll begin. The one who awaits at the heart of the chaos will come for us. For you. And yet, in the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity that ends all calamities. The final days themselves. Yes, all right, Alphino. We need a plan, not portents. As Thancred so eloquently pointed out, we're in a position to seek information from all manner of places, not least Sharlayan. According to Krile, the Forum may have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telophoroi, that remains a matter of speculation. One thing is clear, the Forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Fulchino's performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation. I do heartily concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for the answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Sharlayan hath ever been the wellspring of ethereological knowledge. I care not where we go. Here or there my lance will be ready. And what of you, Gobo? Might you be persuaded to join us? A plot a course for Sharlayan. I wanted to go there. Let's read the library. If I don't like it, I can... If we don't like it, we can burn it down. Here. It's time.
I feel like that would cause more problems than it would solve.
It's time we laid bare the Telophorai's dark designs. It appears we're in agreement. We have but to wait for Krile to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there's a matter I'd investigate. Also, isn't the point of burning down a big library to cause problems? You're right, we should wait. We should kill the we should decide if we like the library. If we like the library, it's fine. If not, we finish off the Telophoroi, we solve the problems, then we come back, and then we burn the library.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Yay. Does it involve tall structures? By strange coincidence, it does. At present, I have only a creeping suspicion. With your help, I'll find out whether my fears are warranted. Yay! I wasn't paying attention. Ishtola, good luck with whatever that was. Ooh, we have a shush emote. We're gonna get a cutscene that shows us the weapon that Worsty picked.
Yep.
I want to see him with his new Dark Knight sword. Because it's got to be like a big Dark Knight sword. That's... Worsty. Great minds think alike.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch, though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Also, Worsty, whatever happened to your jacket? Can I have it? I want your old jacket.
Let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
Okay, but Fandaniel, why did you build a big spiky dick? That building looks like a big spiky dick.
Compensating for something?
Lack of spines on dick?
Maybe?
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically, far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
They're stealing Aether. Oh no.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
The towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me.
Heidelin?
That's what I'm thinking too, but
Darkness comes. And with it, the end.
that mask.
Fate of the star is in your hands.
Why do you sound like Heidelin? Why do you have an Asian mask? Although, recall Heidelin was made by, like, ancients to counter the Asians.
Everything all right back there?
So if, like, Elidibus was the heart of Zodiark, maybe that person is the heart of Heidelin, and there's, like, good Asians that we haven't seen yet? That would be weird. That's the theory.
The heart of Heidelin.
Or something. I don't know. Or rather, I do know, because I remember this, that we're in the part where I'm not blind anymore. Wah.
Well, I am.
So, I'm spewing bullshit on purpose. Or am I? You don't know. You tell us your theories, Hawk, because you're the one who... You know?
Thinking either that person either is Heidelin or someone like also like an ancient Amarot person.
Dawn Treader. Well, it's time to take note. The Boulder Kuel is not here.
And I checked the other room, it's empty.
Alice? Wherever it is my father and the former are hiding, I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. Stola? Those who are brought within close proximity of the tower have tempered into serving Garlemald, then forced to summon lunar primals with aether drawn from the land. But even having understood this, we're yet to uncover what the Telephoroi wish to achieve by this. Are the towers purely for strategic advantage, or do they serve some other purpose? Raha. Not only do the members of the Forum intend to adhere to their long-standing policy of non-intervention, they made a point of sending Master Fortuno here explicitly to state that fact. Rather than simply refusing to involve themselves in our affairs, it appears they're actively trying to prevent us from meddling in theirs. That does, of course, make Krau's mission of securing our entry into Charlian nigh on impossible, but I'm confident she'll find a way regardless. At the end of the Dragonsong War, I spent many a moon roaming Kugane, Razatan, even Garlemald, but never Charlian. In all honesty, a nation populated by bookish types like Alphino is not a place that appeals to me. You should talk to Ura about that. I'm going to talk to you last, Tataru. Oh, you watch me? I didn't realize that Tataru watches. Tataru is watching. Always.
Oh dear.
Much and more I have rediscovered of the Telephoroi's machinations since Thancred and I did return to Garlemald. Verily their troops doth appear to have been tempered in much the same manner as those engaged in the construction of the towering edifice in the capital. When Arenvald tried to free the Amalja held in the tower, it triggered some sort of alarm, and the captives were killed instantly. As such, we have no choice but to leave them in the clutches of the Telephoroi until the means of rescuing them has been found. In the meantime, the summonings will continue. Just as we must rely on the Grand Company to put down such entities and prevent further abductions, they rely on us to come through with our investigation. Tataru. I have a feeling the journey to Charlian is going to be quite a test of your nerves, in more ways than one. You'll miss this place while you're away, I just know it. But for now, the best thing you can do is get plenty of rest while we wait to hear from Kryl. Alphino.
Actually, I was thinking. Oi.
Is that the start of Endwalker?
I think it is.
Well, then we don't say yes to that quest. We say farewell. Yay, team!
Because my dog is getting really antsy.
And I am hungry. I'm going to sit down here next to my wife. And we shall say farewell. Are there enough people watching? Are there enough people watching to make it worthwhile rating? Yeah, that looks like enough people. Let's go make a raid. Who to raid into? We've got some blubber. Silvaria. Let's go raid Silvaria. Silvaria of the super long name. Silvaria Serene Blossom. Everyone in. And Ra.
Tangible evidence.